Thank you again for connecting with today's The Reframed Brain podcast episode. This is Erica Savage, the founder and host, extending a personal invitation for you to join our community where you can receive my 5 best brain health tips and a playlist curated with you in mind. Please go to thereframedbrain.com. Thank you again and be well. Well, thank you for connecting to the Reframed Brain, where we center brain health and unseen injuries. I am your host, Erica Savage, the founder of the Reframed Brain and the methodology. It's so wonderful to have you back in this beautiful month of July because July is a month of social wellness. And so we'll talk about that in more episodes. But for this episode, we're so excited to be joined by our collaborative partner, G-Sport Edutainment. G-Sport Edutainment has a mall where you can shop and learn much more about all of the famous, fun, fantastic work. I said famous, so maybe they shall be famous, but all of the phenomenal work that they are doing, all of the services, all of the wonderful apparel that they have. So be looking for that in the show notes. In the meantime, for this particular podcast, you all know that I have been doing neural performance coaching work with an extraordinary group of athletes, the Tri-City Rivergators, of which Mr. Barry Glenn, who is joining me as host for this also phenomenal episode, he is the visionary and the founder of G-Sport and the Tri-City Rivergators. Welcome. Glad to have you again, Mr. Glenn.
Thank you, Erica. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. And so we take great pleasure in presenting to audiences this awesome, and awesome might be too light of a word, this exceptional defensive lineman. He has been dubbed by me Mr. Tackle. And I just want you to be real, real clear. Don't get it twisted. Don't believe that because he's a defensive lineman that all he does is tackles. He is a coach. He is a coach's coach. He is a team's teammate. He is literally the person who is the engine behind the Tri-City Rivergators, making sure that he encourages his teammates. He is always on each and every workshop call that we've had over the past 12 weeks. He's engaging on those workshops as well too, and he really has done historical work in this inaugural team. So I have the great pleasure of presenting to you all Mr. Tackle, Enrique Crumbs, who's going to tell y'all Pensacola in the house. Hello, Enrique.
Pensacola in the house. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. And as I said, you're so full of enthusiasm. I never not see you with a smile on the workshops, and I can hear your smile even through the chats. So I just want to say thank you for that. It means a lot. It helps a person that's coming in presenting to actually know that there's an audience there that's ready. So I just want to tell you publicly, thank you for your leadership, Enrique.
Man, much appreciated. Much appreciated. And we're glad to have you. Like, the addition of you were great. I appreciate all you've done. So if you ain't heard it enough, and if you have, I apologize. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And then Mr. Glenn is going to come behind me with some questions of his own. So Enrique, since working with the Reframed Brain, since you brought up thank you and that, I'm getting a sense of how the Reframed Brain has informed you, but the wider audience would like to know what's one internal shift, be it mental, be it emotional, be it spiritual even, that you've made that's translated into your performance on the field?
So that's a great question, and thank you for asking. A great example that I like to think of is like with football, it's chaotic out there. And like I'm one of the athletes that prefers to wear my emotions on my sleeves when I'm out there due to the sports entertainment aspect of it and also the intimidation portion. But in the past, I've also let it catch me in moments where like I can go like a little above and beyond, like yelling, et cetera, et cetera. So after time with the Reframed Brain, I like learned I always knew it was a time and a place for everything, and I gauge my moments, you know. But it helps me realize in certain moments that, like, in great coaches, they strategize against that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, and like you mentioned, I'm also a coach. So, like, after a couple of our conversations, I had voiced to you a situation I had. So, after the skills you gave me about replacing my mind, thinking about where my feet are, and breathing, I was able to, like, at times where I knew that I was supposed to be triggered, I didn't trigger.
Mm.
And by me not triggering, it left a question mark. Like, I seen it on the athlete face one time. He was like, and I was like, not facially on my face, but on the inside, I was like, yeah, I got you. I got you. Because now you're questioning it again. And I know that's due to the, like, time that we spend in our workshops weekly. I hope
Thank
that answers the question.
That answers it. I love a pictorial answer. So
Uh,
thank you for that, especially because you are a defensive lineman. And so to create that level of confusion where now you have the lineman who doesn't know what to do because his expectation of you has now, he's scrambling to figure out where you are. But we talked about during our workshops having that invisible game. So thank you for sharing how you made that real time applicable and then how it impacted the other player because you're playing a game that he cannot touch. And that is how you win games. And just be very clear that, excuse me, a linebacker, thank you, as a linebacker. So I love the fact that there's an intimidation factor that you are steadily mastering by not allowing the other person to know exactly what you're thinking or what's happening. So that's how you win games. It does not take away from who you are,
uh,
Mr. Tackle. It actually makes your tackling even more successful. So thank you for that. And
Thank you.
oh, absolutely. I'm so glad that you shared that real-time application around that. So you already kind of shared with us how you typically would deal with your opponents. But talk to us a little bit about how you would deal with setbacks and then how you dealt with stress before the season, before engaging with the reframe brain. And how do you respond now having this methodology in the form of digital cards right at your fingertips?
I got a guest trying to get involved in the podcast. My apologies.
Oh, we love furries. I love
My
it.
apologies. He would not stop.
I love it. I know that's right. Get your shine on. Okay, tell us who your guest is, and then you can
All right.
go ahead and share it.
Hello, world. This is Olaf. We call
Oh,
him Ollie. He's a Shih Tzu. He's always with me.
I love that.
He travels
Welcome
in
to the
all.
Reframed Brain and G-Sport Edutainment collab, Ollie. I
All
love
right, bro. Come on, get.
it.
All right. So you mind repeating the question?
No, I certainly don't. So talk to us a little bit before being introduced to the reframe brain. You shared a little bit about how you're able to scramble other players now, but talk to us about how before engaging with the reframe brain, you dealt with stress or setbacks. And then how do you now respond having this methodology in the form of digital cards to reframe your brain under stress?
All right. So great question, and this is another compound answer. I'm pretty sure with me. So prior to the reframe brain, I literally used football for, like, everything. Both questions that you asked, like, for stress, um, like, when things bothered me in regular life, I just bottled it and held it till I played football. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what I meant when I was saying, like, wear my emotions on my sleeves. So, like, after I gained that new fold to my game by learning to, alter things. So, like, it's just been like a whole journey for me because it's a growth. I
Mm,
leveled up.
mm,
Like, now, like, now I can't. It's kind of sad to say, but now due to this new way of looking at things, I kind of relieve my stress by going out here. I still use football to do it, But now I have this new ability of playing mind games with the athletes in the process of doing it. And like, it was always something I was kind of hip to for a while because like I perceive on higher levels than others, like non-verbal, verbal, and etc. And then I studied psychology for a while. So like now that I'm looking at it from your system, like I'm on a whole new thing with it. Like I just greatly appreciate it. But that's mainly what I do. I go out here now, I get my hits in to release my stress, and then I play my mind games with the athletes and the opponent, you know, and like that's how I relieve everything. Every week I'm excited to get to the turf so I can have fun.
I love that. And before Mr. Glenn comes in, I just want to talk about the blending of modalities that you essentially shared, that you still use football as an instrument for you to be able to relieve stress. But it's not the only instrument that you use, that you did take psychology classes. So you're able to take those psychology classes, see where the reframe brain is talked about, the mindset, how you are able to shift the mindset. You can do quick zone changes through the Erica Savage reset breath, soften your gaze with your peripheral, as you talked about earlier, being where your feet are. Um, and then also in the emotional regulation to understand that you are on the field and that this is a game and that you do have an invisible game that you have mastered and control of that can scramble the athletes. So that's wonderful that you are able to also use the reframing element of ensuring that you understand that this is a moment, that this is not off the field as well. It's not the fullness of Enrique. So thank you so much for sharing that. We're going to take a break and we're going to have a word from some great people that want to share a little bit about what the Reframed Brain has going on. More from the Reframed Brain and this incredible linebacker, Enrique Crumbs. Be right back. Three, two, one. And welcome back to the Reframe Brain. We are here with our special guest, Enrique Crumbs. Go ahead and let them know, Enrique.
Pensacola in the house.
And we also have a lovely fur baby with us, Ollie. Welcome,
Ali,
Ollie, to the
called you, baby.
Reframe Brain. This is our first fur baby guest we have had, so we're very excited to have him.
You made
Mr. Glenn is the visionary, the founder of G-Sport Edutainment. And out of this has come the Tri-City Rivergators. So he has some questions for Enrique.
Yeah, Enrique. So, you know, a lot of times we talk about strength when it comes to sports. But now, how has this vulnerability, reflection, or emotional regulation through the reframed brain has made you stronger as a teammate and a man?
Man, I honestly say it upgraded me. Like I leveled up, I feel like in my opinion, not to toot my own horn, but like I mentioned in the prior question, like I go out there with the intentions of dominating my opponent physically each week. With this new aspect after the reframe brain courses, I go out there with not only with the intentions on dominating them physically, but I also dominate them mentally now. I set mental traps. You get what I'm saying? I know they're doing things to try to engage me to a point to make me get penalties. So I not do it and get them to go for the second push instead of me taking the second push. Now they're caught. So like it has advanced my game in life. Like it also helps outside of the field. Like I already bottled most things that dealt with me that bothered me in society to hold for tackling fuel in my water boy voice. But now, like I have regulation tools, so like I don't even have to bottle and stay stressed up into the game. I can regulate midweek if I need, just by taking moments to ground, isolate, breathing, etc.
That is great, man. And it makes me feel good to know that we had the vision to bring Erica in to be a part of this team. And if y'all didn't know, Erica is also a part owner of the Rivergators. So she has a very good incentive to be here today and to help you guys every week. So I got another question for you. What would you say to another athlete or even a coach who thinks mindset work is quote unquote soft or unnecessary for elite performance?
I like that. I like that. First of all, I ask them, have you tried it? With the
Yeah,
most serious face like I have right now, have you tried it?
yeah,
I stop smiling. I'll have you tried it? Then I ask him, what's his opinion of me? And I ask him, why is that his opinion of me? And once he finished voicing his opinion, because most people don't think I'm wimpy, I let him know that I exercise those things.
yeah. That's a good answer. I mean, for real, because I mean, this is kind of, they do this in the NFL now. So what we're trying to do is level up as a professional arena team to do the same, because hitting and tackling, running into the wall, is the same feeling. I mean, and I have seen a diverse change in all of the players who participated in the Reframed Brain sessions. And they've actually said it actually helps them off the field as well as on the field. And so, Enrique, we're so glad that you took the time out to come and meet with us today. And we appreciate the effort that you put in this past year with the Rivergators. And we know that you will continue to be an ambassador for the team as well as a player. And we look forward to it.
Oh, most definitely. I appreciate y'all having me. Gator Mode and Pensacola in the house.
Amen. Yes, sir.
That's it. So before we sign off, we definitely want to say over and over again, thank you to our collaborative partner, who is a visionary, who is a man of many, 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 not just great talents, but abilities and focus and execution. So we want to give a moment for Mr. Barry Glenn, who is donning his FAMU Rattler hat, Tri-City Rivergators shirt, G-Sport Edutainment logo in the back, to share a little bit about how people can get in touch with him, a little bit very briefly about the mall, and then what things you all have coming up.
Okay. So if you want to email me, my email address is bbg, I'm sorry, bg3 at rivergatorsfootball.com. You can go to our website and you can see Enrique in action at www.rivergatorsfootball.com. And on that mall, on there, you will see the Rivergators Mall. And on the Rivergators Mall, we have 9 stores where you can shop for thousands of products. G-Sport Edutainment has some books. Erica has a page on there with the Reframed Brain. She has a new book that's coming out that I think is already dropped, and she's going to show you that book. But also we have gospel music, we have all kinds of stuff, shoes, clothes, food, whatever you want to order. Everything that is ordered off of the Rivergator Mall goes to the Rivergators team so that we can continue our success in 2026. So please go to www.rivergatorsfootball.com.
Thank you so much, Mr. Glenn, especially for repeating that. And if you are someone who's looking, perhaps, and you're in the Florida, of course, if you're in the Georgia, Alabama area, and you really want to be a Rivergator, I'm telling you, you have the model right here, Enrique Crumbs. You come, you give it all that you have, and you get it done. So thank you so much for that. Please reach out to rivergatorsfootball.com, BG3 at rivergators.com. That's your email.
Rivergatorsfootball.com.
Okay, BG3RivergatorsFootball.com. So, Enrique, as our guest for this G-Sport, the Reframed Brain collab, you have the last word. Do let us know social media handles that are best for enthusiasts, people that want to keep in track on track with what you're doing, and stay connected to your journey.
Thank you, thank you. Pensacola in the house. So first of all, you can easily Google me and all of my platforms will come up. Secondly, you can go to rivergatorfootball.com. That's also a direct avenue to all of my social media platforms. If you like to do it the manual way on TikTok, I'm Rude Boy Athletics. On YouTube, I'm Rude Boy Athletics. On Facebook, I'm Enrique Crumbs. Athlete page, Enrique Bone Crumbs, also on Facebook. And on Instagram, I am Rude Boy _Bone 33. Pensacola in the house.
Thank you so much, Enrique. It's been a pleasure having you. And thank you to the Reframe Brain audience for being connected. Do make sure that you share this with other people. Share this with people who are ball players and perhaps are looking for a way to reset, or they're looking to connect with other ball players that are part of arena football. We welcome you to do that. We appreciate you. And as we say all the time, we do this work one beautiful breath at a time. Thank you for connecting and be well. Bye-bye. Want to make sure that you all go to the River Gators Mall and that you're going to the right site.
Yes, and the right site again is www.rivergatorsfootball.com.